Okay, next up we have got Colin. Right. Colin is an interesting character. I've just been talking to him now, and he invents things and makes some crazy contraptions. He's got something that he wants to show you today. So I hope you have a lot of fun with Colin today. Come on, Colin!
Woo!
Hello, VidCon. Is my mic working or am I just shouting? No, it is working, isn't it? Hello everybody. Now, my name's Colin Furze. Some of you may know who I am, some of you probably don't. Now, I'm one of these people, I've been on the internet quite a while. 2006, I started my YouTube channel. Wait, believe it or not, you can upload a video up to 100 megabytes in size.
Woo, 100 megabytes!
Now, things have come a long way since then. But now, essentially what I do, I make crazy inventions. I think of weird things, I film them. It's something which I started doing just in my spare time. I used to be a plumber, and I'd go home and I'd make some weird stuff, and then I started filming it, put it online, and people were like, "We like that, Colin," and also used to like how I made it. So I started uploading things like that, and I've done really well, basically. I mean, considering I've been on the internet for 10 years, I probably should have more subscribers. I've got just over 7 mil, so I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. So I don't know if any of the 7 million are in the audience here. But the internet's basically allowed me to do all sorts of things. Just my adventures have been in newspapers, they've been on TV shows all around the world. So it's kind of made me give myself a bit of a name for inventing stupid things, basically. Some things are really good. I've made hover bikes, I've made massive 360 swings, and Star Wars fans, I've done huge attack walkers, TIE fighters. What I tend to find is people that don't always know my name, but will still see something I've made. Now, I brought this little fella with me today because what I'm here to talk about is not exactly what I do, but something about how I do it. Because although I've been on the internet a long time and it's changed, there's some things which are still the same from right at the beginning to what you need to do now. Now, can I have does anybody out there want some toast? You, I think you went, your hand that went first. What's your name? Sorry, I was kind of. Could we have 2 people up here? Maybe. No, give it a kid. What's your name? Alan? Yeah, right. Do you want to come round? You go, they'll show you. I'm all ready for you. Now, this is the Colin Furze Mark 1 toaster pult.
Ah, that's what
basically, I was looking at my usual toaster, and I was like, ha! Not very powerful, is it? It like pops up, it's nice and friendly. It's like, oh, here's your toast, Colin. I don't want that. I'm Colin Furze. I want my toast. I want it now, and I want it brewed to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to get, is it Alan or Ilan? Ilan. Right, we're going to sit there, Ilan, and we are going to try and send some toast your way. Now, I'm going to put the mic down this bit.
It's going to be great.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Right, you're okay with white bread, yeah? You've not got any allergies or anything like that. I have to ask these days, it's 2019, anything goes. Right, let me put that in there without getting electrocuted. So, the thing with a Colin Furze invention is there's always a good reason to make them, and then there's lots of reasons why I shouldn't make them. Is you can get electrocuted, you can get impaled in the face, everything, it all goes. Right, so I'm going to stick that down now. Tell me, Warburton's that.
That's what happened to you.
Put that down there. Now, what I've done here with this toaster, and this is what I do with all my videos, is I'll look at something and I'll think, how can I make this better, but how can I make it more interesting? Because the thumbnail is very important these days. It always has been, but never more so than today. You need to grab people with that image. So rather than just a bog standard toaster, give it a little face. Now, if anyone's a computer game fan, you'll probably notice where that face has come from. So everyone guessed it in about 2 seconds of it being on the internet. So I'll give it a little face, I'll give it some hands. It's got this very okayly made wooden box that it sits on. You've got a nice little bit of thing, and you're going to see that in the thumbnail. You're going to be like, what's that? That's pretty interesting. A normal toaster on its own, you just scroll past it. No, toaster does, yeah, rubbish. Scroll past it. This little thing, a curiosity. So, we've made it better. We've printed it up. The title of your videos, when you title your videos, keep it short, keep it snappy. Catapult toaster says everything. You go, I want to see that. I want to click on that video. Catapult toaster, yes. If I called it Colin Furze's amazing toaster that can chuck a bit of toast I don't know how far it's going to go. It's very inconsistent. It might get to you, it might go past you, it might only land just there, but we'll see. So you've got to keep that nice and short, because people, they watch things on mobiles, so can the title be read on a mobile phone? Very important there, people. That's Colin's top tip for the day. Put your title in, look at it on your mobile. Can you see everything, or does it just say, and then the rest of it's all disappeared? Right then, you excited? I don't know when it's going to go off, by the way. There is no set rule for this. So, but there we go. So I look at every project that I do, and I think, what is the next level? So, if your best toaster you could buy online is 10, this boot is 11. That's what you do. You turn the internet up to 11. So if you're doing any vlogging, do anything, watch your video, look at it and think, how can I make this one better? Because you've got to stand out nowadays. There is so many channels, so many people all trying to do what we're doing. I mean, luckily enough, back in 2006, there wasn't many people. Like, the most subscribed person in the UK had like 20,000 subscribers, sort of thing, which nowadays, oh, let me know.
Wow.
So, right, Elan. Now, come on, you've got to... Are you actually hungry? I know it's not buttered. Mark 2.
Actually just bites it, wow.
Give a round of applause.
Woo!
There is going to be a Mark 2, so subscribe, because, you know, we've got the firing mechanism. We now need to deal with the butter and whatever else you want, your jam, your marmalade, your honey, or whatever, peanut butter, and then sort it out. There you are. So that's what you've got to do, people. You've got to make it interesting. Turn it up, try and do everything you can to make it the best possible video. Short titles, boom, off you go. Right, Elan, thank you very much. I'll shake your hand. That's all good. What am I? Oh, 7 seconds left. 5. Let's really up the countdown and then I'll run off. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Woo!
Alright, get off the stage, Colin, get off the stage.
So I want to welcome and honey this morning for breakfast. Nice one, throw it in my mouth. Okay, thanks Colin, that was fun. Okay, next up we have Rebecca Parham from, she is an animator. I've just been talking to her about her life and how she started, and she's come all the way from Texas, which is amazing, and she makes these really cool cartoons and uploads them to YouTube. She used to study animation and decided that she wanted to do it herself and for herself. So could we please welcome Rebecca?
Everyone else had visuals. I guess I like to keep it simple. Just be me here. Hi, I'm Rebecca Parham. My channel is Let Me Explain Studios, and I am an animated storyteller, or a storytime animator, or just a plain old animator. No one can really decide what we are in our community. We're a rather nebulous concept. But the long and short of what I do on my channel is I make cartoons. I sit in front of a computer day in and day out, all alone. No social interaction apart from the occasional tweet. A real textbook introvert, you know?
Woo!
And someone at VidCon decided, let's put this greasy shut-in up on a stage and he's gonna give a speech. And what's crazier is, I agreed to it. You know, I actually had a friend from animation school call me crazy once. It was about a year after we graduated, and I had just started up my company, Let Me Explain Studios. While he and all my friends from school had gone off and gotten major studio jobs like Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks. Ooh la la. I was basically freelancing under my studio name, but in my free time, I was really trying to make YouTube work. It was kind of this big dream of mine. And when I told my friend this, it was like he was offended. You can't do that. YouTube is way too unstable. You can't count on the money to be consistent. It's all luck-based. You're crazy, Becca. Well, geez, anything sounds crazy when you say it like that. Gosh. I don't know if it takes insanity to do this job so much as it takes courage, wisdom, and an entrepreneurial spirit. Courage because this job is scary, especially when you're first starting off. There's a lot of risk, uncertainty, instability, and let's face it, putting yourself out there to millions of strangers, that can be terrifying. But easily, the scariest thing about this job is, in order to survive, you have to become a business person. No, I said it out loud, ew. Ew, right? Business person, I don't want to have to crunch numbers or write professional emails. I'm an artist. I just want to make videos. But that's the hard truth of the matter, and I think it's only fair to warn you. If you want this to be your job for the long run, I highly recommend that you go out and start educating yourself now on the basics of business, while this is all still a hobby for you. Because trust me, you don't want to have to be trying to figure it all out in the middle of your channel exploding and you're trying to put out new videos and foster this new growing audience. So if you have someone in your life, a family member or a friend who is really good at this business stuff, take them out to a restaurant, press record on your phone, and ask questions. Ask all the questions. No question is too stupid, trust me. If you're in university or in college right now, take some business courses. Just go out and do your research. The more you know, the less scary this job becomes. Now, if you want a good system to try and emulate, a lot of YouTubers will set up a company for their channel and then pay themselves a salary through it. That's what I do. That's what Let Me Explain Studios is. I'm a studio of one. You can do it too. If you do it this way, you're going to be paying a lower tax rate to the government. All of your equipment and software and anything else you need to buy for your videos, like giant vats of sprinkles, I don't know what you kids are into these days. Yeah, all of that can now be counted as business expenses and therefore tax deductible. Yay! And it's also going to be easier to bring on an employee when you eventually may need one. Now, even if you never make your channel an official business, you're still going to be doing businessy things like keeping track of and budgeting your money, filing your own self-employment taxes, and we're still going to have big, scary corporate business people approaching you with contracts and investments and partnerships. And I can't stress this enough. You need to know enough to make sure that you're not being taken advantage of. Now, I'm not saying all of this to scare you off of YouTube or to take the fun out of it. No, far from it. In fact, to me, this is the greatest job on the planet. I personally have never had more fun in my life, and I have never been happier in my life. So I want to keep doing the greatest job on the planet. In order to do that, I had to learn how to crunch the numbers and write the professional emails. Just think of it as the necessary evil. Like lawyers, but no, but seriously, get yourself a lawyer. Now, the last thing that I want to leave you on is this. Don't worry about people calling you crazy. They absolutely will. But they say that about anybody who's trying to step off the beaten path or break away from the normal 9-to-5 grind. You're only truly crazy if you have the opportunity and the means to make your dream job a reality, and you don't take it. Thank you, everybody. You guys have a great VidCon.